Tony Peyote in the house. So if you're intrigued with the Charleston White, Max B, French Montana, DT Vlad, the art of the art of dialogue, uh, Damon Dash, Choke No Joke, Kanye, and all that 90s hip hop and early 2000s before 50 Cent was kicking down another man while he was down, and before all of this other stuff. I was there. I can talk about it. Like Eugene Deal, Puffy the Rap Slay, Raps, Puffy the Rap Slayer's loyal bodyguard. I was there. I can talk about it. So right here, you're like, well, what do you mean? What is this? So here's a picture of one morning, me and D Block. That's my boy Danny Gomes, and we were both street vendors. And if the rappers could if Jim Jones and Max B could make tons of money off of, and 50 Cent could make music money off of how to rob, and so many of my young brothers and sisters, and me, I used to wear a long T-shirt because Cash Money Records and Lil Wayne guys, I thought that was lit. I thought girls would like me more if I did that. You know what I'm saying? And when we really think about it, we all borrow off of each other, humans. If the first person that rapped, if nobody ever tried to borrow or do the same type of thing but a different style, then we wouldn't have no Jay-Z's or Nas or anybody. But I think as we get older, we have an obligation, and this is why I do this channel. It's not just going to be stories about, but I'm giving you a little backstory before I go full throttle. But I could talk about it. I can have a reaction. I can have my opinion. If Charleston White can rant about Candace Owens or Charlie Kirk Vigil supporters or narco drug world trade or migrants or European migrants that came over on the Mayflower, then I can talk about this. Anyways, we was street vendors, and we was help promoting Lil Wayne and Jim Jones and all those guys, and we made a lot of good friends along the way. I wasn't wiser as I am now, learning from my trials and tribulations, but this is why having a stable environment is very key to success in the youth, because at the time, just like a lot of the rappers, some of them, they was just doing the best thing that they knew at the time that they could do for them. But anyways, yeah, if you're intrigued with more stories like this, I talk about how Rhode Island, how before Fire Sticks and internet, we were the internet. These guys right here, who really is a long story. These great brothers, that helped feed a lot of young guys that was having kids, and just, we wasn't out there selling crack and guns. We was out there selling music, and to a lot of families that couldn't afford to go and buy